What's up, what's up, what's up, guys? I am Rachel Photon. Welcome back. I'm so happy to be here with you all today. In this reading, you all, we're going to see what the universe wants you to know. With that being said, do it. Let's see. What does the universe want you to know? All right, you all. So it looks like there's something that you're very eager or excited about from what I see here. Something that is making you really happy. It may have something to do with something that you are creating or designing or that you have planned. Okay, possibly a project that you've been working on. All right, something that you can be creative with. You may have had like a spark of creative power, energy of some sort, all right? Something very empowering, exciting. Something that you could be developing. Okay, y'all, it's making you so happy that you want to dance. Okay, all right. You know what I'm sensing also is that you all have learned how to dance with the universe, okay? Well, the universe is saying it's okay to dance, or something may make you feel better if you dance, okay? It may help you to let go of some kind of energies that you may not want, or it can help empower your creative abilities or gifts of some sort. Dance. Some of you all could be dancers. You may be coming up with a new dance of some sort, or you could be figuring out a way to incorporate dance into a situation. All right. Wow, somebody's really eager about this, really excited about this, about something has got y'all hyped. Okay, you're unimpressed by a lot of things. So if this is making you happy or excited or impressed, wow. Some of you all could be wondering if something that you're doing is going to be good enough, or if somebody's going to like it or value it, okay? From what I see here, they're going to be very impressed by you, or impressed by how effective something is, how creative something is, your plans, your ideas, or something that you are working on, that you're building, a project of some sort. You're in very productive energies from what I see here, okay? So you could have been dealing with a situation where somebody might not have been listening to something that you were trying to tell them or show them. It looks like they're starting to listen to you now. They could be starting to see that maybe something that you're doing, something that you're planning, something that you're creating, it's actually really valuable or worth investing in for some of you all, worth working with or doing. Dance how you want to. Sing how you want to. All right. So some of you all, you could have done this before, or created whatever this is before, or worked on this project before. And maybe in the past, it didn't go the way that you wanted it to, or the way that you planned it to. Or maybe you lost your passion for it, your motivation for it. But it looks like things are becoming more better or smoother, or whatever didn't go right in the past is not going to matter, because now it is going right, or now it is working right, or now it will work. It will work. Okay, or something that someone could have done that might have been negative in the past, it's not gonna keep being negative. It's not gonna last for long, whatever negative situation could have happened or occurred. One of the reasons why is because you're standing in your personal power, or you found some type of way to tap into your own personal power. Okay, for some of you all, that's dancing. All right, there's like a quote. I don't know who made this quote, but something like dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's listening, or something like that. It's like just free-flowing energy is what is allowing you to spark some sort of creativity, or that will help you with your creative projects of some sort. Okay. So for some of you all, what this is you're going to find a way to improve your job. This could be a work project of some sort. You're going to find a way to make something better at work. Or this could be like a school project. All right. Some of you all who are in college, university. Okay. Maybe it didn't work before, or it wasn't working before. Or like I said, you lost passion for it or something like that, but you're finding your passion for it again. Or you figured out how to solve some sort of problem or issue that was going on, or how to make it more attractive, more impressive. You could be helping somebody with their business, helping them to improve their business, or someone could have helped you, or they may want to help you out. It looks like for some of you all, you were trying to do something the way that somebody else suggested you to, and you're realizing the way that you wanted to do it was a better way to do it, or your original plans for something were the better plans. For some of y'all, someone could have been trying to like water you down, basically, like make you feel like you couldn't be as vibrant as you actually are, or as like spiritually powerful as you are. But you realize that that was not the way to do, that was not the way to be. It's almost like there's a situation where people aren't really being their true selves, or aren't really as attractive, exciting, happy, etc. as you would like for them to be, or as you're used to, or as you're comfortable with. Others may have been a little bit uncomfortable with you asserting your personal power, being more flamboyant, so to say, like expressing more of your true self, or expressing more of this excited, happy energy. But there's others who see the value in it. Okay, some sort of creative gifts or abilities. All right, you could be building a better cultural environment or culture in a situation. So again, like I said, for some of y'all, if this is work or a neighborhood, a family, a friend unit, a team or something, it's like you're spicing things up a bit. You're making things more fun, more exciting. You're keeping people on their toes. If you see people starting to get lazy, starting to, not be happy with what they're doing, etc., it's like you have the ability to really like invigorate those around you. Get them inspired again, passionate again. Some of you all, you were again, like I said, you were trying to do things some other way that somebody could have expected of you, or told you was the better way to do something, but the way that you intuitively wanted to do something was actually the better way. Okay? So you're building a better culture in whatever this situation is by finding ways to interact with people better, finding ways to relate to others better, okay, or communicate with them better. All right. What I see here is it's like maybe you in the past weren't communicating how you really thought or feel about something. because the environment that you were in may have made you feel like you couldn't do that, but now you're starting to go against that, or that's what the culture was, to kind of just shut up and go along with something, or to not try to rock the boat too much, or stuff like that. But that's not you, and that's not what you're meant to do, and that's not what's gonna help a situation. You're meant to bring life into the situation. You help bring life into things, right? You make things that look boring, miserable, whatever, you help turn it into like beautiful, fabulous, exciting, wonderful things. Okay? And so that could have been something that you were doing before when you were creating something or doing something. You were kind of like, I don't want to say necessarily dumbing it down, but like you were kind of like trying to make it attractive to other individuals, or trying to be the way others were, so that you could kind of not rock the boat too much, or not draw too much attention to yourself, or not make other people feel uncomfortable because you're hype, you're this, you're that. And you realize that all that does is make you not feel as great as you can be, and it may make things more boring, it may make you lose passion for things, etc. So you're realizing that you need to do the things that you're really called to do, and there's reasons why you're called to do those things. Okay? So you found your love for this thing, or your passion for this thing, or you found a way to really empower yourself, or to really like get in your mode. And this is helping something that you could have lost hope in, or you could have thought wasn't worth it anymore, or you could have almost wanted to give up on, or you wanted to leave. Like maybe you wanted to quit that situation, or change, maybe like if this is a college or university situation, you could have even been almost wanting to change your major, but you found a way to find the best in it, or to make it more fun again for you. Okay? Or you could have wanted to change a class, get out of a class, it was boring, it wasn't right, or maybe you were avoiding people because you felt like you couldn't really vibe in that situation. They're like too, it wasn't your flow, your speed. And you found a way to liven it up. You found a way to make it fun. You found a way to improve it, enhance it, to make it work better, something, y'all. Again, this don't have to be a work situation. It don't have to be university, college. This could be a family situation. Maybe people weren't talking with one another. Maybe people weren't celebrating with one another. Maybe people were staying away from each other. You found a way to really bring family back together, to really create your own culture. Maybe you guys were doing things the way that you did it in the past, and it wasn't working like that. Or maybe you stopped doing something that was very valuable to the family, and you realize how valuable it was, and now you're going to start incorporating it again, right? There's something like that. All right? So moving on from that situation, there's something or that somebody is really in love with, okay? And they're very amused by you, or they really love when you're happy, when you're excited, when you're looking forward to something, when you love life, when you're in your power, when you're in your element, when you're really on top of your game. Somebody loves that about you. Okay, they love how you're willing to go against the grain, so to say. You're willing to do things on your own, in your own way. You're willing to be the one that people are laughing at, people think are silly or funny or whatever. Like you're starting to value more of your true beingness and your awesomeness, and somebody loves that because they love that part of you. Okay? Or you really love the results of doing this. And you're very amused because you were right about something, or that it actually worked out for the better. Somebody could have been trying to make it seem like it wasn't going to work out for the better, or that wasn't the right way to go about something. And now you feel very amused because it did work out. It did, that was the right way to go. That was the right way to do something. And so now I see, if you were procrastinating in the past because you just like, you're like, whatever, You're no longer procrastinating. You see the value in something, or you found a way to really make something your passion again, or to really find the love again in what you do or who you are or something, y'all. So there could have been somebody or something that was misleading somebody. Okay, that could mean that there was like a boss or a leader who wasn't doing things the right way, or who wasn't leading their tribe the right way, or maybe like again in the past or something, like they're in a tribe, like there's a tradition or there's a way that people do something, but it may actually not be the best way to do something, or that might have not been, you know, maybe their leadership skills and abilities needed to be touched up, needed to be tuned up or something like that. Okay, somebody could have felt like you were misleading them, but it's not true. They're gonna realize, or you're excited because they see that the way that you wanted to do something or go about something, it was the better way, or it was the proper way, or it was the way that was able to solve some sort of issues or problems or make things better. Okay. Maybe some of you all, because if you didn't feel like you could be your true self in a situation, or you felt like, you know, people were making you feel ostracized or weird or whatever, you know, maybe you felt like you were misleading others by hiding these parts of yourself, or by not doing something, not acting a certain way. And that's why you were thinking about leaving that situation or not doing that situation anymore. Maybe you had to hide all of what you know, or who you are, or what you do, or something like that. Okay, this may have something to do with your past. Somebody could have tried to use your past against you. Okay, because you do have the dance card here. So, you know, I'm sensing, like, an example, you could have been, you know, an exotic dancer or something like that in your past. That's just something. Not all, obviously not all of you guys, but that's an example. And somebody could have tried to make it seem like you weren't worthy of something, or you're not somebody worth listening to, or they could have tried to joke on you because of this, or because you were something in the past, or they could have tried to hold that against you or something, right? Or you could have been nervous about investing more in something because you didn't want people to hold your past against you. But you're being told to accept yourself and your past and commit to becoming better or being better. Okay, it's almost like you were trying to hide certain, not in a bad way, but it's like you were trying to downplay certain parts of yourself so other people wouldn't misjudge you, or make it seem like you're not worthy, or you're not worth investing in, or you're not worth listening to, or you're not worth valuing, or you're not worth teaming up with, or having a relationship with, or something like that. But you may have just stopped doing it. You don't care anymore. You don't care anymore what people think about you, or you don't, you are not going to keep downplaying this part of yourself to make other people feel good, because this part of yourself is part of how you've generated this power that you have, or how you continue to generate it. Okay, you're committed to being better and becoming better. Some of you all recently, you could have had some sort of very vivid or prophetic dreams of some sort. Or maybe you dreamed about, maybe you've been having deja vu. Or you could be realizing that some sort of goals that you had in the past, you're actually, like, they're actually becoming real. Maybe something that you wanted to happen a long time ago, it's becoming real now. For some of you all, what this is, what also I see is that you may find it a little bit difficult to socialize with average people, because the things that they are impressed by, or that they are attracted to, or that they are involved with, you just find it to be unimpressive. You're just, it doesn't stimulate you. It doesn't make you as excited as them. It doesn't do for you what it does for them. It may be even like, maybe you want to have profound, exciting, deep, wonderful conversations about things, but you can't with these individuals. Okay, or they're so stuck in like trying to be a certain way in the public or look a certain way that they almost become like bots, so to say. And it's just very unimpressive to you, or they're overly concerned about their image or their look or how they look to others, or how or materialism or something like that. It's like you want more or better in life. Okay? It's like the things that you're into or that you find fascinating, impressive, exciting, average person may not. Some of you all, your guardian angels could have been speaking to you or trying to show you something through some sort of vivid or prophetic dream. Your guardian angels are helping you. They're very happy if you found some sort of passion again, or if you're activating your personal power or acting out of your personal power. They're very happy about that. All right, so some of you all could be inspired to create your own songs. Even if you may not be a songwriter or an artist, or even if you feel like you can't sing, or you can't, like, it doesn't matter. It's something about creating your own songs could be very, very, very powerful for you. And you singing them, or, using them to preserve some sort of knowledge or wisdom, something like that. Okay. There's also something significant about books. Maybe you were writing a book and you may have lost your passion for it for a while. You need to get back to that. Or maybe you thought it wasn't going to be as valuable as it actually will be. All right. The book of songs. I'm also sensing like the book of Psalms. Like in the Bible, the book of Psalms. There could be some sort of information or knowledge in the book of Psalms that may be significant. Something about they're not just songs. There could be some sort of like ancient knowledge or wisdom encoded within the songs of Psalms. Another thing too is like if you gave up on something, if you stopped investing in something, you're being told like accept whatever happened in that situation and commit to being better. All right. If you felt like you weren't good enough, or you felt like something wasn't worth it, you're wasting your time, efforts, and energy with it, it's not that. Maybe you need to just insert more creativity into it. Maybe that's what'll help you be more motivated by it, or inspired by it, or wanting to continue on with it. You don't have to be like everybody else. You don't have to do something the way that everybody else did it. And in fact, when you put your personal touch onto something, or your personal power into something, it becomes extremely valuable. Something about possibly for your legacy. Okay. I do see here you've been taking care of your body, your health, and your mind. This is also something that may have been helping you to gain more of your personal power. This could also be why you have been experiencing vivid or prophetic dreams recently. because you've been taking care of your body and your health. You're going to gain the help that you need with something, y'all. Your guardian angels are going to help you with something, or they're helping you to see something or to figure out something. Okay? You just got to trust in yourself, trusting your own gifts and abilities, your own power, your own path, your own journey. Something about some of you all are creating your own culture, or you probably should, or you need to, or that's part of what your divine mission is for some of y'all, is to create your own culture. All right? Nature is definitely helping you to keep your body and your health in good spirits. So for some of y'all, you were dealing with somebody who, when their beliefs and ideas and perspectives are challenged, they really dislike it. Okay? But this is one of the reasons why it's amusing that something actually became successful or actually worked for the better, because you knew it would, but you had, it's almost like you had to show somebody better than you could tell them. So you knew some way that somebody wanted you to do something, or some way that somebody wanted you to be, that it wasn't going to be successful, or it wasn't the right way to go. So you had to show them so that they could see for themselves, kind of thing, because for some reason they weren't listening to you, and they dislike when people challenge their beliefs. For some of y'all, this could have been a boss, a leader, somebody in control of a situation, or somebody of significance. Okay? Maybe even a tribal member, family member, neighborhood, community member, something like that. All right? But it looks like you have something to be very proud of. And that could also be why you're feeling very eager, very excited, very motivated and inspired. Okay? You're also being told to be proud of yourself. Be proud of how far you've come. Okay? You could be a spirit. You could be a spirit warrior, or that's something that you're meant to be or do. That's part of your divine path, is to be a spirit warrior. Okay, somebody may not have realized that about you or saw that in you, and they're seeing you for who or what you really are now. Okay, because you could have tried to find a way to communicate with this person better, or to show them something better, or to help them see you better. Kind of like, and they're saying they see you now. Like they see you. It's like in Avatar, the movie Avatar, and they say, I see you. They see you now. They see what you're about now, or they could see how valuable what you have to offer is, or who you are, or what you're doing. Okay, so you're no longer dealing with something or somebody that could have been negative or had negative energies. Okay, that could have been not helping a situation of some sort, and that could have been causing some sort of issues. You've overcome that. You moved on from that. All right. You could be nervous, that you're confident for the wrong reasons, or that you shouldn't get too confident or be too proud about something. But if somebody could have like said that to you or made you feel that way, they were trying to manipulate your emotions. All right. Others of you, like I said, if somebody's bringing up something about your past, or trying to hold you to something that you may have done in your past. All right, they could have been trying to manipulate your emotions to for whatever reason, but it doesn't even matter anymore. It doesn't even matter. Like, whatever they were doing, it didn't have any kind of effect on you negatively in the situation, although they wanted it to. Okay? So from what I see here, oh, and others of you, you could have lost your passion for something, possibly because somebody was intentionally trying to make it difficult for you, or trying to make it not fun for you, or trying to make you feel like a weirdo for being different, or for empowering yourself, or for valuing your own personality, your own eccentricism, etc. Okay? And because of that, it could have been messing with your aura at the time, but your aura has healed or improved tremendously. Your power, okay, your spiritual power is untouchable. Somebody could have been trying to mess with your spiritual power. But somebody can't touch it. They can't mess it up. They can't get to you. Okay? Your aura is very powerful. You could have healed your aura. And this is what is allowing you to kind of be more excited, more happy, more inspired and motivated. Or nature could be helping you to heal your aura or to empower your aura, something like that. Or it can. Oh, look at that. Let the doubters motivate you to do your best. Well, y'all, that's a powerful piece of knowledge from the universe. Let the doubters motivate you to do your best. That could have been what you did. You know, you showed up and you showed out. You showed them that you were the right option, or you were the right choice, or something that you're doing is the right way to go. Some of you all have been engaging in some sort of self-therapy that is very powerful for you. Okay, it has helped to heal your aura. And you were dealing with people who their mindsets keeps them from being able to understand or see things in the ways that they may need to, or in more beneficial ways. You may know this about them, so like I said, you could have just had to show them better than you could tell them, type of thing. Now they're seeing things from your perspective. Now they see that you knew what you're talking about, or your way of doing something is the better way, or they're seeing the success that you're gaining. Some of you all, it's because you broke some sort of old habits or some sort of old patterns. You could have tried to convince them to do that. Or you could have tried to show them and they weren't listening. You could have tried to basically like convince them to break some sort of old habits or patterns because you did so too, right? But their way of thinking was hindering them from understanding. So you had to show them better than you could tell them. And you did that. You have already broken some sort of old habits that weren't beneficial for you, or some sort of old patterns of some sort. Again, like I said, some of you all, you're trying to do something different than what you used to do, or maybe in a job, people are used to doing something a certain way, and maybe it's just not, it's not with the current times. It's not helpful for the current times. It's not doing something good for the business or whatever, but because they're so used to doing something a certain way, they feel like that's the way to go. Some of you all, you're meant to be a trendsetter. Okay? You're meant to be a you could be revolutionary somehow. Or you're meant to you're meant to rock the boat or shake things up a little bit or do something different. Put your little spice into the equation. Okay? Your little spices. Your little Some of you all may have taken you to step away from a situation for a while for them to see how beneficial something that you were doing or who you are really was. Okay, you could have been dealing with individuals who have fragile egos, not willing to admit when they're wrong about things, or not really willing to try something different because they feel like it's an attack on the way that they do something when it's not. All right, so some of you all, somebody sees you as their true love, or you found your true love for something, or you could see somebody else as your true love. Okay, but it looks like for some of you all, you could have been making sure that it wasn't the moon that was messing with your emotions, your thoughts, or something like that, making you think certain ways or view things in certain ways or whatever. Some of you all, you're being told, if there's ever times where you just feel not as motivated or not as inspired or not as, you know, passionate, it may have something to do with the moon in influencing behaviors or thoughts. Okay. Some of y'all could have told somebody this or tried to help them see that. They weren't listening. But now they see, because you listen to that knowledge or that wisdom and you find success within it, or you've gained some sort of passion or some sort of power from it. Now they're starting to see that your way of doing something is the better way to go about something. Okay? Wow. You have spirit allies that help you to accomplish your goals, possibly your guardian angels. Okay? You may be somebody that's considered a superhuman. You may not be like the average human. And you may have to accept that about yourself, or you've accepted that about yourself. An example, you just may be a naturally extremely hype person all the time. You have some sort of power that a lot of people don't have within you. You could be always optimistic or always singing, dancing, happy, excited, right? Or you just, there's something about you that it's very different from other people. Okay? And it has something to do with being a superhuman of some sort. Okay? You may are tapped more into the original traits of the original humans, the original beings, the aboriginals of this planet. Who knows? You know? But that's nothing to be ashamed about. In fact, it's something worth incorporating into the situation, worth valuing. Okay? So somebody will be convinced that what you have to offer or your way of doing something is the right way to do it. Okay? They may feel guilty because if something didn't go right and they could have just listened to you, they could be feeling guilty about it. All right? You're being told to maintain your integrity and your beliefs, because they're going to realize that you're the better option, or something that you're doing is the better way to go, or that you have very beneficial things to add into the situation. Okay? Yeah. Maintain your integrity and your beliefs. Okay? Yeah. So somebody or something is unable to manipulate you or to manipulate your emotions in nefarious ways. That is very powerful. Your guardian angels are helping you to be protected against those who could be trying to manipulate your energy force field, or your personal energies, or your personal power, or your emotions. Some of y'all, it's your emotions. Your emotions are extremely powerful. That's part of what makes you a superhuman, or the way you sense things. Okay, there's something significant about some sort of news that you could be learning or hearing about. Possibly that your plans or actions are effective or will be effective, or you're on the right path. Okay? Or this may have something to do with some sort of research about auras, human energy fields. and emotions, self-therapies, something like that. I don't know, y'all. Look, or something about superhumans. Okay? You have very beautiful qualities, y'all, and you should be very proud of that. Okay? I love this for y'all. Let me know if y'all have had any kind of vivid or prophetic dreams and what them dreams were about. All right? Stay in these beautiful energies and vibes that y'all have. Remember to dance with the universe, y'all. And like that quote says, that I don't know who made that quote, dance like nobody's watching, sing like nobody's listening, okay? Because that's very powerful for you in some way or another, y'all. And it's helping you to bring about beautiful qualities within yourself, okay? Accept your past and commit to being a better, bigger, genuine, awesome, great person. All right, y'all? You got this. And don't forget to thank your guardian angels, y'all. Communicate with your guardian angels, because they really are the real MVPs in this situation. They really looking out for you. All right?